Hello YouTube, my name is Iyan, and I am here with...
Coach Rotan Potato, aka Icarus.
And we are doing more Wind Waker. Sorry for this being a day late.
Yeah. We've had so many technical difficulties, some of which aren't even fixed 100% yet.
Yes, and let's talk about that once we get to the next area, because we'll have a little bit more time to talk, right?
Yep.
I don't remember who did the voices for these people. Who did Tetra? You did Tetra.
I think I did.
Yeah.
Wow, that decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you sure you... Are you going to
get
splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm pretty ready.
So...
We're leaving Outside Island. Good luck, Iyan. Good luck finding a real Errol, however you pronounce it. Take care of yourself.
Grandma's.
Grandma's outside her house.
She's too freaking short. She's too short, he can't see her.
Mm-hmm.
How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can't tell if you're just going to get... What? I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental out here.
From here on out.
Whatever. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island?
Let's keep going. Island's fun and all, but I should be able to return later.
Okay.
Alright.
You don't know that.
I know, I don't know that, but I do know I get a boat later.
No, Link doesn't know that.
Oh, true, Link doesn't know that. I know what to do at this part, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it.
Seriously, when you're jumping on these ropes, just double tap A as fast as possible.
Oh, okay, well, 1 second. Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say, okay? Right. And first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything about to show you real careful, like so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy, squabby brain. First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt left stick up to step on it. Presto, switch pressed. Now check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Oh, I just realized I've been reading from my screen, so that delay was awful. Sorry. Okay, so I was able to jump this first one myself, but the next one's too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use left stick down to swing, or left stick vertical to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform, and then press A to let go and jump to it. So, do you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you'll have to start over. Alright. It will probably take you at least 1 year before you are good enough to make it all the way up here. 1 rough year, 1 tough year, full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two. Okay. I'll go ahead and reset this, even though it lasts quite a long time.
And actually, the timer doesn't start to go down until you come out of the cutscene.
Oh, really? Oh, this way I'm just slightly closer. First time I did this, it took me a while to figure out, but now, because I've done this before, not too difficult. What? You did it already?
I remember when I was watching the world record speedrun for this, I'm pretty sure, it might be an old world record, but I'm pretty sure in the one that I watched, he actually messed up on that.
Really?
Yeah. Just barely, because there's a skip where you can actually jump on another rope.
Oops, wrong button. I'm proud to have you as my underling. I wondered if it's okay to just give that to him. You'll see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in the chest right over there. It's a reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes.
It's your reward from the great and generous original name for Shadow the Colossus.
Yeah. Ah, damn it. I was looking at my XSplit screen and there's a delay. God damn.
Yeah.
Because I read all the dialogue up the XSplit screen because it's, you know, the delay stuff, so. My bad. Of course I mess up this time. Jeez.
Yeah.
Camera's still bugging me. Why the vertical axis is not inverted and there's no option to invert it.
Again, you get used to it.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna go back to play Breath of the Wild, and then I'll not be used to it anymore. I could turn the option off, but I don't know, I just prefer it that way. Because it's kind of like where the camera, like, if you press up, instead of it moving up, the camera moves down. You get to see up. When you bring it down, your camera moves up. You get to see down. So I prefer it inverted. Because then you move it down, your camera goes down. So it's kind of like where you're pulling back to look. Spoils bag. 8 kinds of items, yep.
And I actually kind of like it like that.
What? Like what?
Where if you press down, like the camera goes up.
Camera looks up or camera goes up?
Like the camera looks up.
Yeah.
But like it goes down. That's what Kingdom Hearts did, so.
Oops. I accidentally skipped to this text.
Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we'll let an outsider like in. Don't you even think it?
Alright, I wasn't trying to go into this room. But the Forsaken Fortress, the trip to the Forsaken Fortress was rather quick, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that little thing down there is supposed to take you like 5 or so tries.
Yeah.
Hey, Iyan, I'm up here.
Okay. Probably see me a lot trying to look up and the camera goes down for a second there, because that's me slipping up at the controls. Hey, Chris?
What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Oh shit, I undid my watch. Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That is the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress.
I don't know why, but I tend to pronounce it cursed instead of cursed when talking about it when it's an adjective.
Just words.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically, American English is cursed, not cursed.
Yep. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is long ago, it used to be a hideout for a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with.
Yeah.
But they were just small time. Now, the place looks pretty dangerous. Ah, I knew it! Look! Over there. By that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where you got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under a really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near this place. What do we do now? Wink!
Oh, she has an idea. Oh!
Shout out to the barrel bait.
Link isn't happy about this.
Shout out to the barrel bait. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way you can do it. Trust me. We're pirates. We do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid.
Wait, is that...
We're pros. We're going to launch you good.
That might have been that other guy, but...
Maybe. 3, 2, 1.
1. Ah! Look how that's the same sound that's made in like Four Swords Adventures.
Yep. And anytime you fall in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the most bullshit part of the whole damn game.
Yeah, there goes the sword.
Now, I could show you a speedrunner exploit. There's no, like, it's not even a glitch, it's just an oversight by the collision of the game. You sort of just, like, jump right next to where you need to go for the sword.
Really?
Yep. Actually, from pretty much right here.
It's you.
Your sword landed all the way up there. Shoot, I'm sorry, I apologize. I guess my aim was a little off. The look on your face, priceless. Hey! I slipped the stone into your pocket just before we fired you up there. No ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through the stone, and you obviously can hear me through it. So if you see, hey, you'd better press that button.
Mm-hmm.
Put the stone in your quest status screen. Why are you touching my quest status screen? That is... I'm gonna call the cops. Use... Dich
What is
on
that?
the item screen.
Oh, okay, the next
Pretty
button.
basic.
Alright, yeah, okay.
Hey, listen. I need this back after you save your sister. So don't go losing it. I understand? Alright then. Down to the brass tracks in the courtyard. Okay. Just go get the sword.
You're
You
like...
gotta get the searchlight.
Alright, sure, because I've done this before, I don't care. Because this part I've gotten through. What is it?
So go all the way up the stairs. You don't even need a barrel.
Oh.
If you go all the way up those stairs. Whoa! Alright. Now, from that little bridge that goes up right there, there is a sort of, yeah. There is a sort of specific spot where you can roll jump into a window.
Roll jump into
Like,
a window?
go back. Like, from the slope. Look at the area we're just standing on.
What window?
See the windows.
Oh. Those windows, yeah.
It's pretty... I mean, you might have a good angle.
No.
Uh,
I'll try it one more time. If I don't get it, then I'm just not going to do it.
yeah. It's not too specific. It's not like a pixel perfect trick.
Yeah, but I just have to know what I'm doing, because I have no... Oh, never mind. I guess I won't be doing it.
Oh, well, shit. Yeah, and this, like...
I'm not
you don't even have to be a professional at it. Like, what you did, you literally just did all you have to do. You were just off by a little bit.
Come on, I wanted to... I don't care.
You're wondering in this place, yeah, to hide yourself. You use a barrel.
I'm just trying to roll jump, and then she talked. I'm like, no.
Yep.
Okay, so A is throw, Z is drop. Okay. It's the opposite of Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
I like the fact that they have two separate buttons for it, but consistency.
You can actually press up on the camera stick while crawling through vents, and you will get a first-person view.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, this way. I need to get my bearings. It's been a while.
So yeah, the technical problems we were having earlier, we sort of forgot to touch upon it.
Well,
my
actually,
internet has been down for the longest time,
yeah,
and it's finally back up.
the entire weekend.
The
actually.
day we were supposed to upload this episode,
Oh, damn it.
and my internet finally gets back up, and we get into a Skype call. Turns out, Iyan's sound is being weird.
Oh yeah. So little background. When I got this computer, because it was a used computer pretty much, the headphone jack on the computer was already broken, so that was not my problem. So I just used kind of the system stuff, and then that failed. So what I did is I plugged in an HDMI cable to plug it into a monitor. So because the monitors with HDMI, it also carries the sound channel. That failed. My HDMI port failed. Now I'm using a Bluetooth stereo turned down to 1, turned backwards, to do this.
Yeah, so the stereo is facing away from the mic. However, I'm pretty sure for a few times when I'm just being loud, you've probably already heard me. Like, there's a little bit of an echo, but we sort of have it... It's working well enough where we can do this, and we really need to do this, so...
Mm-hmm. And that pause was me looking at the map on my gamepad, by the way.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure I go the right direction. Although I don't remember exactly where the sword is.
Well, since you're not gonna do the thing, you gotta kill some guys.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Let me climb the ladder, please. There we go.
See, in a speedrun, you would only have to kill one of the bokoblins, and then you just go get your sword.
Really?
Yeah, but there's a lot of things you gotta do now, since we're not really skipping stuff.
Huh.
There's some Deku sticks right there.
Why does he turn off the spotlights while he comes to fight me? That's kind of stupid.
I don't know. Even if he didn't turn off the spotlights, there would be no one there to see into the spotlight, so...
Yeah, True.
I guess it's just there to show people, you know, this is what you gotta do.
I don't care. So, wait.
Yep. Dialogue. You want to go to the one with the torch.
I do, but I just realized there's one on the other side, too.
I don't think that one's important.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
So you guys can't see my map, but like on the other side, there's also the spotlights, and then there's one on this side.
Yeah.
Total.
You might be able to. No, you can't, because the D-pad is bound to like other stuff later on.
What?
On the GameCube version of the game, you would be able to change the camera, the map settings with the D-pad.
The only way to be able to use the map on the to record it like that is if I had a gamepad. Not a gamepad, sorry, a Pro Controller. But I don't have a Pro Controller.
Yeah.
Okay. What? I don't care. I was looking for which side had the staircase. It's obviously not this side. Or that side either. Okay, wait a second then.
Actually, you already killed the only guy you 100% need to kill, so you're pretty much good to go. Just go to the doors that have torches.
Okay. I don't know that much about this game. I just have beaten this section before.
Yeah, I'm a veteran speedrunner of this game. Wasn't good at it, but I know what to do.
No. I wanted to...
I think my fastest time attempting a speedrun of this game was... it was like 9 hours. That was not a good run.
He saw me. It locked my camera. But I still had movement. Yeah. And I picked up the barrel.
When he sees you, it locks your camera.
Yes.
And, yeah.
I thought he'd locked my movement, too.
Also, people in the chat probably saw that. That rat just sort of like commit suicide out of bounds.
Yeah. By chat, you mean comments, right?
Whatever. Our chat is our comments.
Sure.
Honestly, this is the only part of the game where moblins are hard.
There we go. I didn't get caught. That's nice.
Yep.
I like how in this game they give you a sword. Tell you you're gonna need it, right? You're gonna need it. You get to the first area, you can't use it.
They take your sword. In Wind Waker HD, there was a little thing. If you were fast enough, you could just pick up that barrel and put it back down and run right past the guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We still don't even know how it works, but it does.
That's odd. Alright. This area, not my favorite. Quite honestly.
Yeah.
Siddle time.
Siddle. Wind Waker, one of the 2 games I've ever played that give you a slide against walls feature. The other one was a freaking Lego game.
It's not a slide, it's a siddle against walls.
I, honest to God, think that is just, like, an error that they decided to keep when they ported the game.
Possibly. I mean, siddle without the E at the end is an anagram of slide. Yes, the sword's right there. I get it.
It could be Sidley.
What would that mean?
I don't know. Yeah, you remember that thing I was telling you about in episode 1? Do it on this guy, you can one-shot him.
Oh, I don't remember what you said.
The jump attack immediately into a spin attack. I'm not sure what broke it for Wind Waker HD, because it's not like that in the original.
Interesting.
But all we know is it has something to do with the fact that you're doubling your damage for both of them. Wind Waker is the only 3D Zelda game that does double damage for a spin attack. So... yeah. Also, plot convenience. We have to introduce the big scary bad guy before you're allowed to rescue your sister.
Oh, that is one thing I really did like about this game.
If you don't know anything about the Zelda game, like, you can just be like 100% rest assured that Ganon is the bad guy.
Yeah. But like,
he really sort of let himself go since Ocarina, but it's Ganon nonetheless.
I like Ganondorf's design in this game.
Yeah, I do as well.
And there I go.
No, you're dead. No, Link, you're dead.
I mean, it is true. If your body is relaxed, you will float. And what's more relaxing than knocked out?
Well, you also subconsciously control your buoyancy by how much air you have in your lungs. If you were to be passed out and started just, breathing the way you would passed out, you would float for maybe like 2 seconds, let all of your air out, and sink down and try to breathe in and drown.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I guess it's his big, stupid head that keeps him afloat.
Alright, I don't want to give this guy not a bad voice. King of Red Lions deserves a good voice.
Wake up, Iyan.
That's pretty good.
I may or may not have been practicing. Pull yourself together, Iyan. Hey! Well, have you come to your senses yet? Boo! You're surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak. I am the King of Red Lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy.
I still don't understand the Red Lions part. I don't know if that's explained or not.
I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken to rescue your sister.
That was a bit weird glitch with the microphone or whatever, but I don't know.
No, that was me failing to say fortress. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could have given you the courage to stand up to anything.
Fearlessly stand up to anything.
Bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands the monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. who obtained oh, we are actually out of this episode.
Okay, let's get through the
He who
cutscene then.
obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness and is ultimately sealed away by the very power who he hopes to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm, the ancients of the Dark Realm.
Dark Realm, the ancients of legends speak of it.
Wait, but this is a completely different timeline than A Link to the Past.
Plot hole.
I do not know why the Seal of the Gods has failed, but I know that Ganon has returned and once again threatened by his evil magic. Honestly, there should be a game between Ocarina and Wind Waker where the Sacred Realm, much like the Golden Land from A Link to the Past, is sort of turned into like a local thing because of Ganon.
Yeah.
Tell me, Iyan, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Because the Sacred Realm doesn't appear in this timeline. So.
Yeah.
And will you do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone with what little strength you possess, you little Link fucking ass bitch. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. But I am getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat who possesses this power of speech...
See, okay.
A boat with no sail can sail no seas.
I have a problem with this. How did he pick me up then?
You can drift. You can just hold R and just sort of like move super slow.
Okay, so that's probably been out for a while then.
Yeah. And honestly, the amount of time it would take to sail from Forsaken Fortress, let's go ahead and say one little square away from Forsaken Fortress over to here, around to, so it's believable.
Yeah, I mean, it is daytime now.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's finish up the speech so we can end the episode.
I brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is the town of the merchants who can deal a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find someone who will sell you a sail. I'm sorry to ask this, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. Maybe you could find a bunch of pirates who could take you someplace. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide may come in handy during at the sea. Now listen carefully. Heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately, as soon as your errands are done.
Now we're gonna spend a couple episodes here.
Yep.
Alright. Well, with that, we're... Oh, Windfall Island, yep.
Yep. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Blind for Iyan, but speedrunner experience for me.
Well, mostly blind. We're getting closer to where I haven't played before. I've gotten to Dragon Roost Island, and I have entered the first dungeon, but other than that, I know nothing about the first dungeon or anything past that point.
Yeah.
And one thing I want you guys to know, because we met the King of Red Lions, I won't spoil this for anybody who hasn't played the game before, but I do know the surprise ending thing involving that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. Subscribe to Pixelated for more, and click the little bell so you can know when we upload a new episode. Hit like on this video if you enjoyed, but only if you did. And I guess we'll see you in the next episode of whatever you watch next.
Yeah, of anything. I mean, 5 Days of Stranger, new one's coming out today at the same time, so go watch that if you haven't.
Yeah.